I appreciate what you guys have done on this show for the last, what has it been, 4 months? Started May, June, July, August, September. Whoa, 5 months we've done this thing. Today is going to be the last time we do this like it has been done daily. Gonna press pause on that for sure, and it might be a full stop. Gonna start a new full-time gig outside of what I've done in the past, talking just sports. Gonna grow up and get a big boy job here soon. So I didn't want to make this a big thing going into the show and the last show and the whole thing. I don't know what this is going to become. I never knew what it was going to be starting it. So I think trying to tell you that I think I know what will happen from here is outside of my realm of understanding right now. Been on a crazy ride for the last year. Today is October 7th, 2022. October 8th, 2021, I sat in the same spot and did my last radio show for 107.5 The Game. 1 year ago, almost to the day. And that ended not of my choosing. The way that we've been doing this is of my choosing, and I feel much differently as I sit here talking to you right now than I did 1 year ago for sure, because I have the control this time. I'm not being told, hey, you can't do this anymore. Hey, that thing you really love to do and that has been your career, you can't do it anymore. That one hurt a lot. This one does not. So I am only have any kind of mixed emotions with this right now because of my appreciation for you guys being invested in this show as much as you have and contributing, being a part of it. I've loved it, man. I really have loved doing this show in this way. I would have loved to have taken it maybe to higher heights, but that's what it turned out to be. I feel like I bet on myself and will always appreciate doing that, taking that leap. And now it's time to go to the next chapter, the next stage. And in this last year for me it has been something, man. A constant journey and a test in faith, if you will. And that's why I am encouraged and optimistic. And I do ultimately feel good that this is coming to an end how it has been before. Maybe, I don't know, maybe eventually we'll do this once a week, or it'll get done just differently and it'll keep living. But the way that it's been done, 8 to 10 live every morning, weekdays, Monday through Friday, just has to end for me and my family. It's what it is. Appreciate all the thoughts and well wishes here. Craig says good luck in whatever you get into. It's been fun, man. It's been a blast with you guys. Roger, appreciate that. Wish you well. We'll miss this. Same here. Glad for you. Jason says sad for us. We've enjoyed the UFA show. Thank you. Glad for you. Deserve it, Roger says. Wait, what am I supposed to listen to now? Hate it, but we all have to make tough decisions. Good luck. And yeah, I'm not trying to be vague or overly ambiguous here. So I'm going to kind of, I think, use what I've done before in like a broadcast capacity, right? In TV and radio, and now do it for a publisher called Tan Books. They publish Catholic books mostly. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm a Catholic guy, and that kind of started all of this a year ago with the vaccine mandate and the whole thing with the radio. But so now I'm going to help them do publicity, do some marketing stuff, try to see if my broadcasting background can translate into a more traditional big boy kind of job. And I'm excited about it. I know that's what needs to be next for me, if that makes sense to you guys. This whole thing's been kind of like a trust process. I was wrong. So admitting that kind of stinks. But I thought as I started this show that I thought that my purpose in life was going to continue to be talking about sports and using whatever talents I may or may not have in that way. And now I'm being shown, nope, going another way. So I just got to trust it. And that's where I can feel really, really good about it. It is a little emotional for me, kind of closing a chapter in a lot of ways on daily broadcasting career that I've done for 22 years now. But I have done, man, everything that I could ever imagine doing. And it's been fantastic. And you guys are a big part of that. So in that vein, you need to get more of your comments in here and I need to read them. And then we'll kind of put a bow on this sucker. Good luck, Tim, and whatever you do, Troy says. We'll be following you wherever you're on. And that's the thing. I was talking to my dad about this. And he's like, well, you need to make sure that people know what's going. Or it's like, well, it might be how it used to have to be, right? With if you were on just doing traditional like legacies, TV or radio, but we're all connected. It's social media. I ain't going anywhere. Twitter handle is going to be the same. I will be putting out annoying tweets, I'm sure, as often. York, hope to meet you in person one day as well, man. Last one to meet for the early game guys. Yeah, the other guys, great as well. Josh, enjoy the show. Good luck. Thank you, man. Yeah, every October, you break my heart. JK with RL. Sorry, man. Yeah, who knows, Jason? Maybe I'll start a midnight show one day. Go check out HC show 11 to 1 on YouTube. The Big Spur. Okay. Yeah. That's another place to go. JC Sherbert show is where Craig is endorsing. Roger says we walk by faith. Sounds great, Tim. Thanks, man. Bull, come drop in once a week at least, and many blessings to you. Thanks, man. Good luck from DC. Yeah, I know. I wanted to give a lot of thank yous. I should have started with that, right? Jamie Bradford, who he's mentioned, Craig mentions here. JB and Goldwater kind of paved the path in my mind for this option in media in general. And I leaned on Jamie early on in this process. Really appreciate him. Really appreciate everybody who's given their time to be a guest on this show. Perry Orth, Michael Roth, a couple of the first guests we had on this, Corey Miller and Rick Sanford, most recently, weekly guests during football season. Everyone who's been a guest. I can't go through all the names right now, but no, if you've been on this show, I really appreciate, and you guys especially who have done it every day. I mean, being a part of this has made it worth doing for sure. You're closing the show, closing the book, but put a bookmark in it, Chris says. Exactly. DC, happy Friday to everybody. RL, the same thing. Thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys. Sorry for the emotional ending here, or the maybe overly dramatic ending, but know that I have peace about this thing moving forward, and that is a much different place than a year ago or so ago. A much different ending for me. So again, much appreciated. And yes, Jason, football. Great way to wrap up this edition, October 7th, 2022, unrestricted free agent.